and today I'm going to show you how to install MongoDB, and then you configure it till when you're sure to that you can use it to create a database. And this is a free tech innovation solutions, and I'm running my YouTube channel that is titled Learn IT with Dennis. Yeah, I hold a Bachelor of Computer Engineering, and I'm currently doing my Master's at Buddha University. And I want to teach you how to install MongoDB. So we're going to use the MongoDB community, and you're going to go to your browser and say mongodb.com, mongodb.com, and then we're going to use the community version. I'm going to come here, and you see it's going to bring the MongoDB community, and we're going to come here on the community database, the community one, and then is where we're going to download MongoDB community server. No, we're not going to the try for free, because this try for free will make us to do the online one. That is, if you want to create the MongoDB online, you can use that method. But here we want to download the MongoDB. So I'm going to come here and say select the package MongoDB. I'm going to select the package, and then it is going to show me the current version now is this one, because I don't advise you to install this one because it is still new and will cause you problems. It is better download the current version, which is 7.03, and you can choose whether you want to use it for Windows or for Amazon Linux or for Debian, that is Kali, or for Mac OS. But me, I'm using Windows 11, and that is why I'm going to use this version of Windows. And you can choose to select a zip or MSI. It's better you choose the MSI version because it is easier to install. So I'm going to say download, and then it is going to quickly download, and as you can see, it is having something, it is taking some good time, but it is going to download and will finish. It is telling me 5 minutes, so it will depend on the speed of your internet. So the moment we can still be here, yeah, as it is downloading, I can still be showing you my YouTube channel and telling you more about MongoDB being a non-relational database, in that the data stored there is not like for relational databases. We have like Oracle, we have like SQL. They follow a defined statement, in that they categorizes everything on its own. So but here for non-relational, we have MongoDB, then we have Cassandra. They don't follow such rules. All they mind is storing the data. Yeah, they don't follow that these are photos, they should be here, these should be in these tables, departments, employees. It doesn't follow that format. So I'm going to show you my content meanwhile as this thing is downloading. Yeah, I have made a lot of content. I'm going to show you especially my dashboard. I show you the videos I've made, some very nice videos. Yeah, mainly for those who like to bake, I made a video about baking, and you can try it. Is exceptional. Meanwhile, as it is downloading, for those who want the IT videos, I also have them, and yeah, I can show you the videos because pretty cool. I've made really cool videos. I have made lessons teaching. Yeah, I have aviation videos. We have the generator control unit, how it works, and I have some song lyrics, very beautiful song lyrics. I won't take you through the technology videos, and you see those I've managed to create. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
this one I used powerful chat
this is
GPT
affordable
to solve the
technology for
meaning of the film.
Africans. Afritech Innovation Solutions,
and
bring you
there's a day I was
how to
inspecting the
solve
Sonic
programming.
Master. The Sonic Master, I was inspecting it to find out what is wrong with it, and using AI to summarize PowerPoint slides. It is some quite a good bit because now AI is taking over to simplify our work, and I think I'm going to begin making tutorials about AI and automation, which is very important because we have ChatGPT and it is meant to simplify our work. So I'm seeing my MongoDB has finished installing. So I'm going to go to the folder where it is and I install it. I'm going to double click on it and select it to install. So I can remove this one because it's causing some noise in the background. Yeah, as you can see, my installer is coming and it is running. So basically, we just have to say next, and then you accept the license terms and agreement. You say next. The best way is to use the complete because the custom will enable you to select some features and which will not work for you. The Mongo shell, you notice that we shall be using the shell mainly for doing our things mostly because we prefer not to use the graphical interface. And so this Mongo shell, we shall download it later. I'm just going to click on it so that it goes in the background there, but we shall not download it now because it is very necessary. Okay, for purposes of doing that, I can download it so that it is there, and as we are installing, though it is a small file, so we shall select complete. Don't run as net service as a network service. It will start when you open, and its directory server is this one, and the log files will go here in the server 7.0 log, and this is what you go next. And then here they are showing you by checking this installer, so we have not forget to tick this. It is ticked automatically to install the MongoDB campus, which is the official graphical user interface for MongoDB. And then we go next, then we install. It's going to take some time, but when it finishes, we shall see that it has installed. And it is taking some time to install, but don't worry, it is doing it. Yeah, another thing I want to walk you through my Google Play, my Google Play Store. Yeah, I want to show you my apps because I'm a full stack software developer, so I basically do everything. So basically, when you search here, Mohos Dennis, come and type here for Mohos Dennis, Mohozi Dennis, and they'll bring you this cool guy here. Very cool. He's a cool guy. Then now you see his motto, affordable technology for Africans, which is Afritech, but now the softwares have gone beyond to the world. Yeah, you can see this Ugandese praise being used by, it is the hymns of praise and worship in mobile, and it is being used by 100,000 people. And as you can see, it is beautiful. I have a lot of stories like Anansi in the land of idiots. This is a powerful and very interesting novel. If you've never watched it, please download it and watch it. It is a very beautiful, An Answer in the Land of Idiots. And for those who are churchgoers, hymns for today's church is something you should not miss out this weekend for your service. And this praise and worship is also very beautiful and nice. You have all your lyrics at your fingertips in the phone. Then for literature stories, you can also try out The Moon Also Sets, very interesting. The Grief Child, then Mongodb, The Return of Mongodb, my friend. You go and not miss this. It is very comical and interesting. Then you have The Government Inspector, very beautiful, very interesting. Then this one, The African Child. You watch this book, you read this book, and you cry because you see everything coming to reality. You see destiny of this young man who became an engineer. Then you see the Lion and Jewel. Oh, very interesting. You see the river between. You know what the river between is. Just get this novel and find out what the river between is. Things Fall Apart by Chuno Achebe. Very powerful literature book. Then we have No Longer at Ease. Very powerful. We have Betrayal in the City. Then we have our Cool Game by Book with Extra. Very beautiful. You can go to it and you will never remain the same. Okay, so I hope my MongoDB has finished installing. Wow, you Mongo, what are you doing? It is still in the process and doing something, and I don't know what it's doing. What are you doing? MongoDB, while the setup wizard installs MongoDB. Yeah, we don't command it, so we have to leave it to do its time, do its work, and it is doing its work. It is doing its work, and it is asking me, then I say yes. So you can see it was doing the installation in the background. Now it is almost completing. It is updating the component registration. And then I'm going to wait for it to finish, and copying new files. Yeah, when it finishes, then we shall we shall go to new things. We shall proceed and install the other stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it is taking some time to install, and Saritas. MongoDB is taking some time. Don't worry. Okay, so the MongoDB campus. MongoDB campus is being installed. It will launch once it is done. So you can see the Mongo campus is already installed. That is our graphical user interface. Meanwhile, this one is still installing. And I want to show you that we have also a launch button, a launch icon on the desktop. Yeah, it is maybe still doing, so it will update it on the desktop. Yeah, so it is finished, and I've finished up. And so next we are going to install the Mongo shell, which we downloaded, and it is this one, Mongo shell. Going to download it. It is, or we can go back to here and check, because we downloaded it. Downloads. This is the Mongo shell, but I actually wanted the Mongo shell which is not a zip, which is MSI, and so we download the MSI, and it is going to go. Yeah, when it finishes we are going to install it. So I open the file and it installs the Mongo shell. It is some sort of a command prompt. I say next, install just for you, and I install. Then I finish. Yeah, and right now what I'm going to do is we want our Mongo shell to be detected by anybody. You can see it has created a shortcut here, and if I want our Mongo shell to be detected when we got the command prompt. When I open CMD, CMD, and I run the command prompt as an administrator, run as administrator, I should say Mongo, and it should do something. If I say Mongosh, it should say there is something. So you see it is not recognizing. So what I'm going to do is, one, I want to include that Mongo in the environment variables. So I'm going to go here for Windows 11. I'm going to go and copy the path to the local variables. My MongoDB is here. So I go the server up to the bin and I copy everything. Then when I copy this, then I'll come here and I say, I just type environment, so it will bring me edit you the system environment variables. I'll come with environment variables, system variables, check in the path, edit, good. It automatically put it there. This is nice. Nice. It did it and put it there. Even the MongoDB Atlas, it put it there. So even the MongoDB server, no, previously I'd put all these stuffs, so they are automatically there. Yeah. So this part I was supposed to, if I edit, I'm supposed to paste, and then it is supposed to be that one. So this should copy the data. This is not supposed to be there. And the atlas, yeah, it is supposed to be there. Yeah, it was put in me automatically because Mongo Atlas CLI was installed on the program 32. Then MongoDB server, this one is not supposed to be there. I think because I'd configured it previously. Then you say okay. Then you say okay. So you check here. Check our MongoDB Atlas. Mongo. Yeah, it is there, but I'm not seeing it. Though it is seen among the variables that it is part of the files. And you can see MongoDB campus is running, though it is in the background. It is here in the background, and I can say this is here. I want it to come to the foreground. It is among the apps running, but okay, it is here anyway. So I say connect, and it is supposed to connect. Yeah, great. So if we want to create a database, we're supposed to come here and create a new database. I was creating a database, I want to create a dating app. Maybe because this dating app is called Love Date. Yeah. And the collection, like the table. Yeah, I'm going to like the dates. Then I say create a database. So this is something that I got. Then I can add my data without importing it. If I want to add the data, I can add it, import JSON, or I insert a document. That is how we can do this, the MongoDB. And the shell is already here. This is beautiful. So if I want to create DB, I say create. We already have the database. So I can say list DB. No, it is show DB. Show databases. And to show me that I have the love date, then I'll say use love date. It is beautiful shell. So switch to the love date, DB love date. So I can do anything with it. And basically I created my database, but for now I'm not going to go into it. And that is basically how I can show you how to install MongoDB and use it to create a database. I've created a database, and I want to put my data for the dating app, but for now, that is where I've managed to stop. We can explore the admin side, the config side. So here for MongoDB, the collection is more like the tables. Yeah, collection is more like a table. And I was asked one time in an exam that what is a collection, and something like I couldn't answer what is a collection. So I don't want you to be like me and you fail to know what a collection is. And I just want you to find out what a collection is. So we have finished collection. I want you to understand very well what a collection is. Collection in MongoDB. Collection in MongoDB is equivalent to so this collection in MongoDB is collection, yeah, MongoDB between a table. It is more equivalent to a table. Yeah, a collection is a group of MongoDB documents. Yeah, of course, the collection exists within a single database. So you have the database, and then you have various collections, various tables within the so a collection is equivalent. We can go to the glossary of MongoDB and we get to know most of those terms that we saw. We see that CMD exposes MongoDB database commands. I'm looking for the collection. A collection is a group of MongoDB documents, and a collection is the equivalent of an RDBMS table. So when you compare it with Oracle, a collection is a table, and a collection exists within a single database. So collections do not enforce a schema, and the documents within a collection can have different fields. Typically, all documents in a collection have a similar or related purpose. That's something like you should know. When we see this thing and you see collection, you see database. So just know a collection is more like a table, is the equivalent of a table. And when you go to Java, we have also another definition of equivalent of a collection, but a collection is more like a table. Typically is a collection, so containers, database is a physical container for collections, yeah, and the MongoDB server has multiple databases. That is something that, you know, MongoDB is a server, and then because we were installing our server, and then it has many databases, and then now we want to okay, Mongo, that's the shell. It is a powerful shell interface to either a MongoD or a Mongo's instance, and the natural order. So basically I'm going to leave you there, because I've showed you how to install Mongo databases and to use it. We meet next time.